Hello everyone, welcome to Happy Tea Learning Tutorial. So we have created a workflow using a Appflow, Amazon Appflow, wherein I've selected one of the source buckets as S3 and the destination also as S3. I've created the specific folder which we have defined it in the Appflow, and then we have loaded one CSV file, and using the glue data catalog it is going to infer the schema and detect the schema after aligning it to the specific IAM role for the service using glue service role and glue full access role, so that it can detect the schema using the glue data catalog and create a database in a schema which we have defined, and then to further create that same schema into your destination folder or your dataset, and then load your entire dataset once you run the flow. So here I can see my execution is successful and my data has been loaded. So this is the data set which I have loaded of this memory. Okay, so this is the dataset's workload size, where I have something in KBs. It's a small data, it's a demo data which I have loaded. So let us see now how it looks like. So my dataset includes the source fields, these 9 source fields, right? Timestamp, sequence, salary, promotions, last name is updated, first name, email, date, and customer ID. So from this source field names, I've just selected it, and they have automatically detected the schema using the glue data catalog into my defined database and table name, which I've given it as sales demo table. And then here I have this destination file being created. So let's quickly go to, and also I've defined few of the validations, like if there are few missing values or null values for certain fields like date field or first name field or the salary field, then please ignore that record and continue my run flow. Or you can, if you want to filter the data, you can filter it on the basis of, like, salary greater than 90,000 or something like that. Alright, so this is done. Let us quickly go to our S3 location and see whether we have received the output or not. So this was my input. Now let me go to the output bucket. So if I go to the output bucket, I'll be able to see the flow. Let's quickly go back here. It says, okay, I can view the data here. So I'm clicking on the output bucket location which we have there. So it says it is present over here. Bucket name can't be found in, oh, so there is a problem with the location. Oh, so we have it here, and yes, so it is created as schema version 1. Are you guys able to see that? See here, I can see it has, I have defined it as monthly, and so it has created a monthly, inside the monthly folder it has created. Can you see this? Right, so it has, I have also specified the partition column as salary, so it has partitioned my data into salary. How beautifully it has been, right? So if I see this is my CSV file which is created. Wow, wonderful, lovely, isn't it? So if I want to view the output, I can view it using this object URL. So right now I have denied the access for the public access since I've defined those permissions. So yeah, this is how we have used this tool. I'll quickly create that again to show you how it works. So I'll just click on create workflow. So I've created the workflow. I've given it the name as demo workflow. Okay, and I'll just give the date, today's date, like 2024 05. Okay, and then it's optional, then customize encrypted. Second, next data source, I'm selecting it as S3, and I'll choose my bucket, which is my input bucket, and then I'll have the input format as CSV format, and the target location I'm selecting it as output bucket, which I have defined. So here I'll give it as output, and here I'll give it as input, S3 input. Okay, where I have my data set. Now after this I'll just click on run on demand workflow. Okay, I forgot to add the glue settings. So here in the glue settings, what you need to do is just check on it. I want the schema to be detected using the glue catalog. So I've created this glue demo rule, okay, which is going to, you can select the database as glue demo db and give the table name as sales demo table gb. Okay, so that you can detect, or then we can just click on run on demand, manually set the fields, or I'll say select the source fields. I'll select all my fields from here. See, it has manually detected it in the source, which is it has read my CSV file, and now I will say map fields directly. So it has mapped the fields directly. If you add any formula, you can do that. Now I want to